hold on to your seats, because the drama in Blueface family just went next level. Sources say Blueface's sister snapped in a way no one expected, revealing shocking secrets about Chrisean that have left fans absolutely speechless. From whispers behind closed doors to full-blown social media chaos, the story is filled with betrayal, hypocrisy, and jaw-dropping revelations that are tearing this family apart. Imagine the tension: family members pointing fingers, old grudges resurfacing, and the internet exploding with opinions. Chrisean, already no stranger to controversy, is now at the center of a scandal that could impact not just her, but her newborn child. Allegations of untreated STDs, reckless choices during pregnancy, and lifestyle decisions that defy medical warnings have fans questioning everything. But here's the twist: you're not getting the whole story just yet. There's more lurking beneath the surface, more drama that could change the way everyone sees this family. And trust me, the things being revealed are not just shocking, they're heartbreaking, infuriating, and completely unmissable. Stay tuned, because this scandal is far from over, and what comes next might just blow your mind. Alright, let's dive deeper into this messy saga. The center of attention here is Chrisean Rock, famously tied to rapper Blueface. Known for her bold, unapologetic personality, Chrisean has built a public persona that blends confidence with controversy. She's no stranger to social media storms. Her life, her choices, and even her relationships are constantly under the microscope. Fans know her as a figure who doesn't hold back, whether it's confronting haters online, sharing intimate details of her life, or making headlines with shocking personal drama. Chrisean's story is intertwined not just with fame, but also with her family dynamics, particularly her sisters, Callie, Teen, and Taki. Each has carved out their own presence online, often appearing in the spotlight alongside Chrisean. On the surface, they seem like a tight-knit crew, but history shows a pattern of conflict. From heated exchanges on Instagram Live to public confrontations at events, these sisters have a long history of clashing over everything from money and attention to personal choices and lifestyle differences. Blueface, on the other hand, is known for his carefree, sometimes reckless persona as a rapper. His rise in the music world has made him a controversial figure as well, often criticized for the drama surrounding his relationships. Chrisean's connection to him brought her into the limelight, amplifying every decision she made, every fight she had, and every social media post she shared. Fans watched as their lives intertwined in ways that were both glamorous and chaotic. Early signs of trouble appeared when rumors began swirling about Chrisean's health during her pregnancy. Social media users noted subtle posts and cryptic messages hinting at tension with family members, particularly her sisters. In one Instagram story, a fan spotted Chrisean's sister posting a comment that read, "Some people just don't think about the consequences of their actions." At the time, no one knew it was pointing directly at Chrisean, but looking back, it seems like an early warning of the storm to come. Her pregnancy itself became a lightning rod for criticism. Chrisean made headlines for choosing a natural delivery despite medical warnings about potential complications, a decision that many fans and commentators labeled reckless. But for Chrisean, this choice reflected her stubborn independence, a hallmark of her public image. She's always been someone who marches to the beat of her own drum, unafraid of confrontation or judgment. Unfortunately, that same defiance may have fueled the family tension now exploding online. Meanwhile, Blueface's sister, who has largely stayed out of the public eye, emerged as an unexpected figure in this drama. Known for being more private, her sudden outbursts shocked fans. In a viral clip shared on social media, she's seen visibly upset, accusing Chrisean of behavior that has serious consequences, particularly relating to alleged STDs that could affect the family and even the child, Junior. Fans immediately took sides, some supporting her candid reveal, others defending Chrisean's privacy. Adding fuel to the fire, past incidents between the sisters and Chrisean resurfaced. From physical altercations to online arguments, it became clear that this wasn't an isolated moment, but part of a long history of tension. One old video shows Teen confronting Chrisean in a heated discussion, with phrases like, "You never think about anyone but yourself," being shouted across the room. These moments, now dug up by fans, paint a picture of escalating frustration and resentment that has clearly reached a breaking point. Social media has become the courtroom for this family feud. Tweets, Instagram posts, and TikTok videos speculate about who's right, who's wrong, and what the long-term consequences might be. A particularly viral tweet read, "When family drama goes public, the truth always gets twisted, but some things you just can't ignore." This perfectly encapsulates the current chaos. Personal lives spilling into public scrutiny, with everyone watching, commenting, and forming opinions in real time. At this stage, the drama is not just about individual choices, it's about the collision of personalities, reputations, and consequences. Chrisean's public image as a bold, unapologetic figure clashes with her family's increasing frustration, creating a tense narrative that's impossible to ignore. Every post, every accusation, and every social media clip adds another layer to the story, keeping fans hooked and eagerly waiting for the next revelation. And while we're only at the beginning of the saga, one thing is clear. The alleged betrayal isn't just personal, it's public, messy, and escalating fast. The pieces are in place for a scandal that could define this family's reputation for years to come. Now, things start getting even messier. After the initial social media explosion, the timeline of events leading to this scandal paints a picture of betrayal, family tension, and public outrage. It all began when rumors about Chrisean's health first surfaced online. Fans noticed subtle hints on her Instagram stories, posts about making choices and paying consequences that sparked speculation. At first, people thought these were vague, relatable quotes. But insiders now claim these posts were directed at her sisters, particularly as tensions over family trust reached a boiling point. Shortly after, Blueface's sister went public. In a now viral clip, she confronted Chrisean directly, accusing her of reckless behavior that allegedly endangered not only herself, but her newborn, Junior. She claimed that Chrisean had chlamydia before giving birth, and implied it could have been transmitted to her child. The video shows her voice cracking, hands trembling, emotions running high. This wasn't just gossip, it was raw, unfiltered anger from a family member who had clearly reached her breaking point. The fallout was immediate. Fans flooded Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok with their opinions. One viral tweet read, "I can't believe Chrisean's choices put her baby at risk. Family really had to step in." Meanwhile, others defended her fiercely, arguing that medical issues are private and that airing them publicly was unnecessary and cruel. This clash of perspectives fueled the fire, making the scandal trend for days. Adding another layer, past conflicts resurfaced. Old Instagram Live clips showing heated arguments between Chrisean and her sisters were dug up. In one clip, teen can be heard yelling, "You never think about anyone but yourself." In another, Callie threatens to block Chrisean from family events entirely. These moments, once buried, now serve as context for why Blueface's sister felt compelled to speak out. The audience was seeing years of tension erupt in real time. But the drama didn't stop there. Alleged behind-the-scenes actions also came to light. Sources claim Chrisean continued to live a lifestyle that many considered reckless during her pregnancy, partying, drinking, and engaging in multiple relationships, all while public statements suggested everything was fine. Fans were quick to point out the hypocrisy, especially as posts highlighting her glamorous life contrasted sharply with warnings about potential health risks. The betrayal here isn't just personal, it's moral and public. People felt misled, conflicted, and emotionally invested in the unfolding story. Social media commentary amplified the tension even further. Influencers and celebrity commentators weighed in. Some accused Chrisean of playing the victim to maintain her public image, while others praised Blueface's sister for exposing uncomfortable truths. Hashtags like #ChriseanDrama and #FamilyFeud went viral, generating millions of interactions and fueling speculation about what would happen next. The audience wasn't just watching, they were participating, adding their voices to an already explosive conversation. The scandal took a more shocking turn when leaked text messages and alleged conversations between family members emerged. In one, A sister reportedly texts, "You're making this about you again. Do you even care about Junior?" Such messages, whether authentic or not, added fuel to a narrative of betrayal, irresponsibility, and family conflict. Every revelation layered on another level of suspense, keeping the audience glued to their screens. Meanwhile, Chrisean attempted damage control. She posted statements defending her choices, emphasizing her independence, and denying certain claims. Yet the public perception was complicated. Fans debated endlessly. Was she reckless, misunderstood, or unfairly attacked by her family? Every post she made seemed to intensify the conversation rather than calm it, highlighting just how tangled and emotional the situation had become. As the days progressed, new videos and posts emerged, each adding to the chronology of betrayal. A leaked clip shows a tense family meeting where accusations fly, voices are raised, and emotions spiral out of control. Another post shows Chrisean smiling at a party just days after the confrontation, further dividing public opinion. Some viewed it as resilience, others as shocking insensitivity. The back-and-forth narrative keeps the suspense high, leaving fans unsure who to believe. By now, the story isn't just about a family dispute. It's about reputation, accountability, and the blurry line between private mistakes and public scrutiny. The tension is at its peak, and the emotional engagement is undeniable. Viewers are left asking themselves, who's telling the truth? Who's in the wrong? And what will happen to Blueface's family now that so many secrets are out in the open? This scandal has all the elements of a high-stakes drama: betrayal, moral questions, public perception, and emotional conflict, all unfolding in real time. And yet, despite all the chaos, one thing is clear. This story is far from over, and every new revelation keeps fans on the edge of their seats. As the scandal continued to unfold, the consequences of Chrisean's alleged actions and the explosive revelations from Blueface's sister began to take a serious toll. What started as a family feud quickly snowballed into a full-blown public controversy, affecting reputations, relationships, and public perception in ways no one could have anticipated. First, the family fallout was undeniable. Blueface's sister, who had largely remained quiet in the past, became the center of attention. Her emotional outburst, captured in viral videos and shared across multiple platforms, sparked further tension among the siblings. Callie, Teen, and Taki reportedly began questioning their own relationships with Chrisean, with sources claiming there were heated confrontations behind closed doors. Allegedly, messages exchanged between sisters revealed lines like, "We can't trust her with anything anymore," and "She's putting us all in the spotlight for the wrong reasons." This fracture shows just how deeply the scandal penetrated family dynamics. Meanwhile, social media chaos reached unprecedented levels. Fans and influencers debated endlessly about who was right, who was wrong, and what the implications might be for Junior, the newborn at the center of health concerns. Some posts defended Chrisean, framing her as a strong, independent mother facing unfair judgment. Others lambasted her for putting her child at risk, pointing to alleged untreated STDs and risky lifestyle choices during pregnancy. One viral TikTok exclaimed, "This is why you can't trust anyone with fame and family drama. Everything becomes public and everyone loses." The contrast between Chrisean's public image as a fearless, bold figure and the private allegations of recklessness and betrayal was stark, driving engagement and debate. The emotional stakes became even more apparent as fans dug into timelines and past behavior. Allegedly, Chrisean continued partying and posting glamorous photos days after her sister's emotional revelations, a behavior critics labeled as hypocritical and insensitive. Meanwhile, leaked text messages suggested she was aware of the potential consequences, but seemingly ignored warnings. In one alleged exchange, a sister reportedly warned, "This isn't just about you. Think about the baby and what could happen." Chrisean's response, whether dismissive or defiant, fueled narratives of betrayal and moral irresponsibility. Beyond family drama, public perception and reputational fallout intensified. Media outlets picked up the story, amplifying every social media post, video, and statement. Headlines read things like, Blueface family feud exposed, shocking allegations about Chrisean's pregnancy, and celebrity scandal, family's secrets revealed in explosive video. For Chrisean, this meant that her carefully curated public persona as an unapologetic, fearless celebrity now faced intense scrutiny. Every past video, social media post, and interview was analyzed through the lens of these allegations, revealing contradictions between her public bravado and the private consequences she allegedly faced. The scandal also brought moral and ethical questions to the forefront. Was Chrisean's independence admirable or reckless? Was Blueface's sister justified in exposing family secrets, or did she cross a line? These questions weren't just speculative, they were deeply personal, affecting relationships, trust, and the perception of right and wrong among fans and insiders alike. Many argued that the family's private struggles shouldn't be publicized, while others claimed that accountability was necessary. The tension between privacy and public exposure became a central theme, heightening the drama. Adding to the intensity, alleged legal and health consequences were rumored to be under consideration. While no official charges or investigations had been confirmed, speculation ran rampant. Fans debated potential implications for custody, parenting rights, and medical responsibility. One viral discussion thread even asked, could this end up in court? Is anyone going to be held accountable for what happened? These uncertainties kept the story alive and viewers emotionally invested, as every new post or statement could shift the narrative entirely. Finally, the contrast between public image and private reality could not be ignored. On camera and in social media posts, Chrisean often presented herself as confident, bold, and in control. Behind the scenes, however, the combination of alleged risky behavior, family confrontations, and escalating drama painted a very different picture. Blueface's sister's revelations exposed this duality, where the glamorous social media posts clashed violently with serious allegations of health risks and familial betrayal. This tension between perception and reality made the story not just scandalous, but emotionally gripping and relatable on a human level. By the end of this sequence, the fallout was clear. Family relationships strained to their breaking point, public perception polarized, and Chrisean's reputation under fire. The emotional stakes, moral dilemmas, and potential consequences created a story that's impossible to ignore. The scandal had moved beyond mere gossip. It had become a full-blown saga of betrayal, hypocrisy, and the collision between private life and public exposure. And yet, despite all the chaos, the story was far from finished. As new revelations continue to surface, fans remain glued to their screens, waiting for the next shocking development that could change everything. Wow, what a roller coaster! From Blueface's sister snapping to the shocking revelations about Chrisean's health, family drama, and alleged risky choices, this story has taken us through heartbreak, betrayal, and jaw-dropping scandal. We've seen years of tension explode in front of the world, old fights resurface, and private family secrets turn into public headlines. The stakes are higher than ever, with emotional fallout that's affecting relationships, reputations, and even the perception of what's right and wrong in this tangled saga. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think Chrisean's choices were reckless or simply a display of independence? Was Blueface's sister justified in exposing these secrets, or did she cross a line? Would you have handled the situation differently if it were your family? The drama is far from over, and your opinions matter. Fans are taking sides, debating morality and weighing accountability, and your voice can join the conversation. And hold on to your seats, because this story isn't finished yet. With leaked messages, ongoing social media posts, and the potential for new revelations at any moment, there's no telling what might come next. Could more family members step forward? Will legal or medical consequences shake the situation even further? One thing is for sure, the next chapter promises even more twists, betrayals, and jaw-dropping moments. So don't miss out. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if you want more exclusive updates, and share this video with friends who love to stay on top of celebrity drama. And of course, subscribe for the next shocking chapter in this saga. You won't want to miss what happens next in Blueface and Chrisean's explosive family drama.